Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Donnie and Dolly, a presentation, as always, by our friends, Jeremy Dodd and Company at ableauctions.ca. What are you laughing about over there?
No, I just, I'm trying to get some info. I was texting the coach, and I just ran out of time.
Anything you want to share with the audience?
No, nothing yet.
Joined now by, and they host Victoria on Monday, December 27th. Joined now by our friend, Vancouver Giants majority owner, Ron Toigo. Ron, thanks for doing this, sir. Happy holidays. How are you?
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you guys. My pleasure.
Hey, Ron, the latest COVID measures for our province. What do those measures mean for your hockey team?
I don't know. I look forward to when it is just memories, but
Yeah.
no, it is what it is, and we're certainly a lot better off than we were a year ago with all the vaccines, and this by all accounts, this appears to be a lesser version of it, if there is such a thing. And everybody's vaccinated, and it doesn't seem to be affecting them. I'm talking to Luch, who has it in current Calgary, and virtually the whole team has it there. But he said if we weren't getting tested every 3 days, nobody would have known anything. And it's nice that the vaccines are doing what they've been designed to do. So we're not filling up the hospitals like we were before. So it's it's a shame we have to go to 50% capacity. The same, restaurants have the same issues when it's a controlled environment. Everybody in that building is fully vaccinated, and that as long as you can control the environment and everybody that are getting together are fully vaccinated, the impact on the healthcare system seems to be minimal. So, but it is what it is. It's a heck of a lot better than we were a year ago, but we still got a long way to go.
Yeah. Ron, you brought something up there. You mentioned Milan Lucic. What do you think of the NHL's approach, daily testing, versus what the NFL is doing, where they're testing players that aren't vaccinated, players that are showing symptoms? So it seems to be, well, it is. It's completely different in both leagues. What do you think of the different approaches? I'm putting you on the spot here. The different approaches by the NHL versus the NFL.
Nobody has the resources the NFL has, and I've got to believe that they've done, from a science perspective, looked at it, and just what I was just talking about. As long as you're fully vaccinated, the impact is minimal with what they've been finding with the latest version. But one thing the NFL does do, if you aren't vaccinated, you get tested every day, and you got to stay in a room until the tests come back. And so if you're an unvaccinated NFL employee or athlete, you've got a lot of levels to go through, which I certainly agree with that too. So, a lot of this we're doing is because of all the unvaccinated issues we've got. And if everybody was vaccinated, I think we'd be a lot further along than we are now.
Hey, Ron, I think every owner's goal is to have the building full. Let's be honest. Can you talk about the economics of the Western Hockey League right now? Budgets in junior hockey 20 years ago are not what the budgets are today. They're much, much higher. How tough of a go has it been economically for junior teams right now, Ron?
Well, there is no economics to it. I mean, last year we lost north of $1 million, and we're probably going to be, maybe not that bad this year, but we're certainly going to be in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Just our team, and when you spread it across the league, it is significant and material. Our goal all along has been to make sure the players can play to get through this cycle of their development, and by all accounts, I think we've done a pretty good job of that. But there is no economics. There's no economics to this sports business, or probably any level of sports businesses while all this is going on, whether it be the NFL, whether it be the NHL, whether it be the CFL. Sports business is not a good business to be in these days.
Ron, you did so much for the city of Vancouver, Memorial Cups, you did World Juniors. Knowing what you know, what's happening in the world, any chance of bidding on Memorial Cup or World Juniors down the road for you?
Well, we will when the team's able to compete at that level, but we're not going to go after a Mem Cup until I feel we can win it. And nothing worse than going into a Mem Cup and losing every game and being tossed out in your hometown. It's not a lot of fun. Fortunately, we didn't go that route, and we did win it at home. So, but you got to be able to compete. In the World Juniors, certainly we'll grab that whenever we have the opportunity to grab it. It's a great event. In fact, I think that's what the Olympics should just go to every 4 years. The World Juniors goes into the Olympics, and you've got the best on best, and make a deal with the NHL where they release all their players under 20 to be part of it, and so that's the commitment you need out of the NHL. But you would have best on best, and it'd still be an amateur tournament like it was meant to be, and it would be a lot of fun to watch.
That's a fresh idea. Thanks for that, Ron. Hey, you mentioned the sports business is not a good business these days. What keeps you going, Ron?
Well, it's it's always the challenges of every day are something that you deal with, and it's nice when you come out the other side and you figured it out and it worked. But I think I've got lots of challenges right now. We got all our businesses, keeping our employees healthy, keeping our employees safe, keeping our customers safe. Whether it be White Spot or whether it be the Giants or whether it be any of our other businesses, everybody's been faced with challenges they never comprehended some time ago. I mean, we've dealt with pandemic, floods. You got to believe locusts can't be that far around the corner. Yeah. So God knows what else we're going to be faced with. But overall, I think we're in better shape than a lot of places in this world today. So we got a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah,
for that.
You forgot the heat and the forest fires in the summer.
Yeah,
Rob,
that too.
But,
sorry. But no, that's right. I mean, it's just been one thing after another, and the province has had a lot to deal with.
Yeah, and I know you keep going with the Giants because you have a love for the sport of hockey. Your team's lost 6 of its last 7, Ron. Is that have a lot to do with the players that are missing because of World Junior commitments?
It definitely has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with the coach, and even our trainer Mike Bernstein's at the World Juniors. Every piece plays a role in what the franchise is doing. We were just figured it out. We just started to get everybody back. Cole Shepherd been out for a couple of years, which just now he is back, but he never got a chance to play with Lysell and with Swords. And once they're all together, I think we'll still be a decent team. And you just got to get hot at the right time. But it's hard losing these guys every year to the World Juniors, but it's part of the commitment you make. And it is what it is. And we would like to see them all win gold. I'd like to see Sweden and Canada in the final and pull for Canada, so they all come back with something. And it's a possibility. But on another topic, your interview with Steamer yesterday was outstanding. And
thank you, Ron.
I think that's one of the best decisions the Canucks have made in some time. Nobody cares about the franchise like he does. I think he was not used to his benefit from the previous regime that was here, and to their loss, because he's got a lot to add, and he cares about it, and I think he'll do a great job.
And you can tell when they were together at the podium that Francesco has a lot of respect for Stan Smyl. I agree with you. It's a great move. Bring in some new blood, but don't forget the old guys. Ron, happy holidays. All the best. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and let's have a happy New Year and get this 21 behind us.
Yeah, totally agree. Thanks, Ron.